What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Rise here with See What Costs Block. And today I'm here to talk about the new digital album by Charlie entitled Art MegaHurts. And then you got the Roman numeral MLVIII. Alright, new album by Charlie. I reviewed Charlie's last album, The Informant Part 2. And so he's back with a new digital album. Now let me tell y'all this. I get some requests from unknown artists, to check out their albums and stuff like that. And when people ask me to check out their albums, I do. Now, I don't do a lot of reviews of those albums because a lot of times I don't feel that those artists are quite ready, for mass consumption. A lot of them, I don't think their music is that good, or they have poor mixing or things of that sort. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not good though, but I'm just telling you my criteria. So when I review a new artist, it's usually because I think they're good. If I don't think it's good, I usually end up blasting that new artist for having to review their stuff. But this time, this is because I like the music. His last album, The Informant 2, gave you a little glimpse into Charlie's music. Charlie is a person who likes a variety of sounds. If you listen to his last album, you saw that on this one. He just expanded even more. Charlie's into reggae. Charlie's into jazz. Charlie's into rock. Charlie's into real hip hop. And all of that is evidenced on this album. You hear this album, even more than the last album, has a variety of sounds. He likes to sing. So he might be some songs he might rap a little bit, then he might start singing. So he just uses a variety of approaches. Sonically, I like it because his drums don't sound the same. I don't know if it's all produced by one person, but the drums don't have the same feel, the same vibe, and that's good. He uses, when he does I guess you could say like boom bap rap, he does a lot of sampling. A lot of sampling of old soul, albums and stuff like that from the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. You can just hear even the vinyl on some of the songs. So he has that old school feel. This album's not for everybody. You have to really, I would say definitely check it out yourself to hear the different sounds. But it's not for everybody. His rap, mainly I'll say that because of his rap approach. His delivery is not always, I guess you could say, authoritative. He doesn't have that mic presence all the time that makes you be captured by his voice. And that really, I think, hurts him somewhat. But strength is, like I said, his beats are pretty much on point. Some unique stuff I liked about this project is one song called Me and the Wind. Featuring George Benson. The sample on here is great. I mean, it really sounds like a live band. It isn't just like looping a little sample, but it's like a real big segment that he loops. It sounds like a real band, like it's George Benson and his jazz, or I think George Benson does jazz band. Excuse me. And his jazz band, it sounds real nice. Another song I like here is the next song, You Can't Hear Me, Jimmy. Has a little rock vibe to it. I'm assuming it's Jimi Hendrix, not Jimmy Page. I don't know. I'm assuming you're talking about Jimi Hendrix. Different vibe, but again, I just like it sonically because it's different. Then he has like some stuff on here like straight up backpacker stuff, like Piece to Hip Hop. Where he mentions, like vinyl and a lot of old school groups, like De La Soul and things of that sort. And so it just has that real hip hop feel. But overall, I think it's a good album. It's a lot of tracks on here. I'm not into that, but some of y'all like a lot of tracks. Some of y'all feel like the more tracks you have, the more you can have to choose what's good and what's bad. I understand that. That's just not me. I like shorter albums. But overall, again, I can recommend this album if you're into that real hip-hop variety type of feel, samples, soul voices, soul samples, mixed with some reggae and rock and jazz. Check it out, Charlie. You go to, I left the information in the description section, but if you don't go to that, just go to Charlie, CHARLIE, the number 1, .bandcamp.com, and that's where you can see his albums out, including his newest album, Art MegaHurts. So that's it, man. This is your boy Raj here with Proceed with Caution Blog. Kobe Sutts, Skip Bailey Sutts, and I'm out. Triples.